I've never actually heard that many people. Well, we'll see. We're going to save the explosion until the end. Yeah. But there's some pretty cool stuff on the way up. You can light it on fire, but it's only kind of a once-off. So. My name is Mike.
My name is Matt.
And I'm Allie.
So we're all students at the University of California, Santa Barbara, and we're all doing, yeah, so we're graduate students. So what that means is we've done elementary school, and then we did high school, and then we did university, and then we loved it so much that we are now doing more university. So.
We're going to be going over the periodic table today. Have any of you heard of the periodic table of elements?
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Most of you.
So, how many of you guys know what that is on the screen? Yeah! You bet. It's a carrot. How many times can you cut the carrot in half?
3. 1.
Is it as small as you want?
Yeah, as small as you can possibly get it. Is there actually a limit?
No.
Has anyone heard of an atom?
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys already know what atoms are. So how small is an atom? Put up your hand, because everyone is so excited to answer. Put up your hand and we'll pick people from the crowd. So you right there.
Well, an atom is, there's more atoms on a grain of sand.
Yeah, you bet.
Wow.
So do you know how many atoms would be in, say, like 16, so say you had like 10 grams of water. How many atoms would be inside? I told you it had a 1 with 23 zeros after it. You guys seen this before?
Yeah.
Okay, so if we're pointing this out, where, well yeah, if you want to go through it. Metal. So is gold the only metal?
No.
So what makes a metal? What is a metal? Put up your hand and we'll pick some people. You know, is steel an element?
Yeah, is steel, that's a good question. Is steel, do you know if it's an element, much like gold, or is it something different? No.
Or is it made of elements?
It's what?
It's a compound.
Right, it's a compound. So what's it? So, now you mentioned tinfoil. So why is it called tinfoil if it's made out of aluminum? So it's actually made out of aluminum. But it used to be made out of tin. Aluminum is actually really, not so much anymore, but used to be really expensive to make. So Napoleon, he used to make his guests eat on like gold and silver plates, and he used aluminum plates because it was the most expensive element that they could find.
Element carbon. Does anybody know what is made of carbon? Any ideas? Yeah.
Sugar.
Yeah, sugar, you bet. Some other hands? Right.
Diamonds.
Diamonds, yeah! So,
That's a very good
so diamonds and sugar, well, we'll get some more and then we'll come back to that. What about pencils? Have any of you guys used a pencil? So, yeah. So you guys all are familiar with it. But the thing is that they don't actually use lead anymore. It's actually, yeah, you bet, graphite. So,
just carbon.
Graphite is just carbon and diamond is just carbon. But are diamond and graphite the same?
No.
Okay, so why are they different? Sure. So what your friend said is that diamond could be at a different temperature and it changes it. And that's true, and a different pressure as well. And so, I mean, for reasons that we're not going to go into, it's important to know that even though you have the same element, the exact same type of atoms, just the way they're positioned, essentially what's around them, changes the properties a lot. Like graphite in pencils is totally different than diamonds that you have on your rings. And where all of these elements are actually, well, maybe not Seaborgian and stuff like that, but a lot of the elements that are maybe on the bottom of the periodic table are very important in some of the modern electronics or in magnets. But I mean, none of them are really kind of in your everyday lives that you're aware of, right? But all of life pretty much is made up with like these 3 elements up in the top right corner. So if you've got the periodic table, you have all of this stuff, but all of life is made up of pretty much that. Compounds were mentioned. The fact that you can have all of life with just, you know, maybe like 5, 6 elements, it's because you can combine them together to make compounds.
Yeah.
Can anybody guess what the element that's labeled C is? I'll give you a hint. We just covered carbon.
Yeah, perfect.
Yes.
So this is a really hot reaction. And what it is it's zinc metal and concentrated hydrochloric acid. So discussed is really corrosive, really dangerous, and hydrogen gas is very flammable.